Hello everybody. How weird is this? So the extra practice sheet that I ask you to do on Monday, I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but on Monday the 30th, number 10 is a little weird because there's a coefficient in front of x squared and y squared. So I thought that I would show you how to do that, show you a different example of how to do that just in case that ever comes up, because all the other problems you have just have plain old x squared and y squared. So you're gonna group together just as you have been doing. So I'm gonna put my 4x squared plus my 4x, leave some space, my 4y squared minus my 4y, and I'm gonna move that 1 over to the other side. I cannot complete the square here as it is. I can't complete the square with this 4 here. So I'm going to factor it out. I'm going to get rid of it. So I'm going to put it right there, take out the 4 from both the 4x squared and the 4x. And I'm going to go ahead and do it over here too. Okay, so now ignoring the 4 on the outside, I'm just going to complete the square as I always have. I'm going to half this, which is a half, of course, and square it. So a half squared is 1/4, so I'm going to do that. I need to add something over here though. I can't just randomly add stuff to this side of the equation. But note that I did not actually add a 1/4 to this side. I actually added a 4 times 1/4, which of course is just 1. So I'm going to add a 1 over here. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Once more, I have a half, which I'm going to square to get a 4th. So I'm going to add another 1 over here. I am going to now complete the square that I have here. Leaving the 4 on the outside, this is going to be x plus 1/2 squared. And this is going to be y minus, again, 1/2 squared. Notice the minus is because of that minus, the plus is because of that plus. And over here, I'm going to get, of course, 1, 2, 3, 3. Now, I will not leave it like this because it doesn't look like a circle equation. I gotta get rid of this 4. So how do I get rid of the 4? That's right, I divide by 4. And if I do it there, I have to do it here, do it here as well. So now I have x plus 1/2 squared plus y minus 1/2 squared equals 3/4. And this is your good looking circle equation. From that, of course, you can identify the center as being -1/2, +1/2, and the radius would be the square root of this, which would be the square root of 3/4, or of course, that's the same thing as the square root of 3 over 2 if you wanted to simplify it that way. All right, so let's try another example. This one you don't have. This is just a randomly made one. So here we are. Same plan. You might want to pause the video and try it yourself, and then turn it back on. Fix that there. Okay, let's group our x's together, which already seems to be done. Group our y's together. And move this constant over to the other side. Of course, I'm going to subtract it. Okay, I'm going to factor out this 9 here. So this leaves me with x squared plus 6x. Leave some space. Factor out the 9 here. That leaves me with y squared minus 2y. Leave some space. Equals -64. Half this and square it gives me 3 squared, which is 9, but not really a 9. It's really an 81. Half this and square it, that is 1. 1 squared is 1. Not really 1, though. That is a 9. Okay, so now I can collapse. Why don't you go ahead and try that as well. And I have 9x plus 3 squared plus 9 y minus 1 squared equals, it's 90 minus 64, 90 minus 64 is 26. Oh, that is not perfect. That is okay though. I'm going to divide by 9. And I get that for my equation. Not a pretty equation, but an equation nonetheless. Circle equation. All right, I hope this helps. Please check the website for what is next. Remember, you do have a quiz that you need to submit in a timely fashion. I'll see you guys later.